My suggestion will be use wired instead of wireless, because wired is more stable and reliable. With the wireless technology, still we have channel confliction, channel overlapping, and we do have a channel interference as well. Of course, we do have two protocols, it's 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, but don't forget that all of wireless devices using these two protocol, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, only for data communication. So that's why, in order to reduce or mitigate the amount of interference and confliction or overlapping, it's better to use wired instead of wireless. Option number 2 is try to relocate your computer, reposition your modem, or just try to use your computer close to your modem, because in this way you have less chance of interference, you will have a less chance of overlapping, and during a voice over IP communication, for example, if you have a conference, so you may face a problem because voice over IP protocol is using a UDP protocol. In the network technology, we have two protocols for transition. We have a TCP and UDP. So UDP is connectionless. So voice over IP device UDP instead of TCP. UDP is connectionless. It is not three-way handshake to make sure that you have received. It does not acknowledge. It doesn't need any acknowledgement. So that is why relocate your computer, get close to the modem. Option number 3 is that ask one of your family member if he or she has a similar issue. If neither of them has the internet issue, probably your computer has been surrounded by malware or spyware. That is a virus, you know. So you need to purchase, or you need to update your computer antivirus. It's not only Mac, it's not only Microsoft, it's not only Linux. We have to keep our operating system up to date, because every day if you miss an update, there is a vulnerability, it's a threat for your computer as well. Option number 4 will be try to minimize usage of internet during of official hour. We already know that we are working at home, and I think it's better to not watching live TV shows during of official hour. On top of that, I have seen some family, their kids playing live video game. So at least it is a few days, but try to not use your online game, better to use offline game. Trying to use and purchase some offline game where you can play without usage of any internet or any TV show, because while you're working at home and using your office VPN connection, so that's the amount of bandwidth in order to access your office data with the help of VPN, whether you're using a remote desktop or file sharing or so ever, but you need to have enough amount of bandwidth to use your office data files and folder and whatever you are doing. So that is the most important thing that I thought is better to share with all of you, is that we have to make sure there is no noise in our internet. If as a network engineer, I use speedtest.net. Speedtest.net is one of the common domain everyone include most. I rather not to say that, but I've seen people, if they are in different department, but they are testing their internet. But it's very common nowadays. You troubleshoot your internet as well. Just speedtest.net and see if you're receiving the exact amount of bandwidth. Top of that, don't forget that that is not the amount of bandwidth which you are receiving, because your internet is shared with your kids as well, with a smartphone as well. So if that is the exact amount that you have asked with internet service provider, then you're good. If not, then you better to contact your internet service provider to make sure. And there will be a problem with the modem, there will be a problem with their circuit. They may need to reboot or recycle their device in order to to clean this collision.